Hi there. It is the 6th of January. We've been through 1 week of 2020, and I thought I would check in. It's been quite a while since I have. So, of course, I have needed to get back on track after being through the holidays and through a lot of busyness and events that happened toward the end of the year. So, I just thought I would check in really quickly and give a little bit of information on how I've been doing that and what I've been up to. So, one of the things that I am working on is trying to go back to my intermittent fasting, which is, spreading out the time between eating. And so for this week, I have set a goal to go do an 18-6 window. So 18 hours between eating and then 6 hours of when I can eat meals, and trying to cut down on not eating the entire 6 hours that I can eat. That's a little bit of a challenge for me because I'm definitely a grazer, and that doesn't always work because you can get way too much in during that time. So another thing that I've been working on is increasing bone broth. And I'm doing that more for joint issues because of all of the mess that I ate over the holidays. I ended up having a lot of knee pain, and I'm sure that's a lot of it is from inflammation. A lot of it is just because I've got a knee that lets me know that it's not where it should be, and that I need to get some more weight off. But the inflammation definitely impacts it, and I have more inflammation when I eat sugar, flour, and things that have polyunsaturated fats, which of course, is holiday food, a lot of it. So I have been making my own bone broth. There's some great recipes on it, but basically I just cook it usually in the slow cooker for around 24 hours, and I usually put a little bit of veggies and herbs and things like that in it so that it actually tastes a little bit better than just plain bone broth. So that will be something that we'll see. Usually they say that it takes several weeks of having that kind of on a consistent basis to notice a difference. But I do notice that I have a little bit less pain just when I clean up the diet altogether. So bone broth is one of the things that I'm doing. Increasing water. I really do struggle to get enough water down. I like my coffee. I prefer coffee. However, when I don't get enough water down, then a lot of times when I'm eating like I should, I end up with leg cramps at night, and that is not something that I want. So really pushing the water, trying to be sure that I stay hydrated. That is one of the items that I'm working on as well. And then moving more, many quick exercises. Trying to, even if I need to at work, set a timer to be sure that I get up and move. One thing about it is if I'm having the increased water, then I'm having to get up and move a little bit more and get to the restroom, so that's a good thing. But also doing just some quick high impact exercises so that I get my heart rate up off and on. That's something that I have been working on, and I feel better when I do it. And I also try to have a day where I'm doing some prep, some food prep, but what I find works best for me, rather than making a whole bunch of meals, is make just a couple things that I can work on throughout the week that I can eat if I don't have a lot of time for cooking. One thing about it, when I am narrowing the window down to 6 hours, I need less food, so there's less work to do, which is really nice. So I was kind of reflecting over this last year. I was going through my journal to see, what I had planned and how things worked, and things completely ended up differently than I had planned, which was interesting. But I did realize as I was going through looking at things, my weight loss hasn't been as fast as I would like. However, in the last 2 years, I have lost 45 pounds working on stuff. So I guess it's, better than gaining 45 pounds, or better even than gaining 20 pounds. So we'll see what I end up doing over this next year and how things go. But I thought I would just try to do a little bit of a synopsis each week if I can, get it posted when I can. If there's any questions or any recipes that people are interested in, or any of the websites, one of the things that I'm really focusing on doing is watching the different people that I like in the keto world on YouTube that help kind of motivate me. Keto Ginger is one of them that I find is, she keeps me motivated. And then some of the scientific information that is coming out is also really helpful because there is more and more actual science supporting this for a good share of the population. Doesn't work for everybody, but for people like me, there's definitely science behind it that explains why it's a way of eating that I need to do. So any questions, anything like that, just let me know. And I'll be trying to check in off and on more frequently than I have. Talk to you later.